What's going on, guys? Geekastan here, and today I'm going to be doing a video on the top 5 bosses in Elden Ring. So, just like the last top 5 video I did, which was Spider-Man, the top 5 Spider-Man Miles Morales suits, I will be going down from 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and yeah, I have really started to get back and kind of started to get a fan of the Souls games, courtesy of probably Elden Ring, in complete honest with you, because it's honestly the first like Souls type game that's open world, which I find really fucking cool. I am hopefully going to be playing Demon Souls on stream at some point. I hope so. I don't know when though. And I kind of do want to play Dark Souls 1 and 2. So yeah, we are going to go through the top 5 bosses in Elden Ring, with number 5 starting with Rykard. In Elden Ring, Rykard is considered what is called a gimmick fight, and I believe that is if you can only defeat a boss like one way. For example, with Rykard in Elden Ring, it's considered a gimmick fight just because as you enter the arena, there will be a specific spear made for the boss that you can pick up and use to fight Rykard. You don't necessarily have to fight Rykard with that spear, because my mate Goofy Woogie on Twitch, he actually defeated Rykard without the spear. He didn't even know the spear was there. From what I remember, he didn't even know the spear was there and that he could use it to literally fight the boss for it. I think he picked it up but didn't actually use it. But Rykard is one of those fights that he's like a snake, but he's got I believe he's got 2 phases. Because obviously you have the first phase and then it goes to a cutscene and then another phase. But Rykard is one of those bosses that I think, because I think gimmick fights, in my opinion, are really cool. Like, I like the idea of only like fighting the boss with one weapon, and that weapon does a lot of damage, but the other weapons you try to use don't really do that much damage, if that makes sense. So yeah, number 4, Margit. Margit in Elden Ring, you can technically fight him 3 times, and the reason why I say that is because you can technically fight him once in Caelid, I believe, as an encounter. Like, when you go to Caelid and to a specific place, you can have Margit spawn, but it's not as a boss, it's just like as a normal enemy, so you can move around, you can do whatever while fighting him. The actual boss fight for Margit, and technically is Margot the Omen King as well. Obviously, Margit and I believe Margot have a bit different attacks, I believe. I could be wrong. But the reason why Margit is on this list is because I believe it's the only boss in Elden Ring that you can technically fight 3 times, which I think is really cool. So the third one is the one that I think, I don't know if people will, agree with this one, but number 3, the Tibia Marina. I like this boss because of the fact, yes, it is an easy boss fight to fight, but the boss fight raises skeletons around you, which is what you have to watch out for when fighting this boss. But when you have your first encounter with this boss, the reward for defeating him is able to summon skeletons of your own, which if they die, they can come back to life, and if not defeated, while they are down. Which, obviously, it's like when you go to that graveyard in Elden Ring, and you defeat those enemies with scythes, if you kill them, and it does like that little thing when they're down with the smoke, I don't actually know what it fully looks like, but it kind of does like a little smoke thing. If you kill them while they're down, it kills them and they don't respawn. The skeleton summon kind of works like that, and you get the skeleton summon from the Tibia Marina. And yeah, his attacks can actually kill his own skeletons as well. So you can actually, there's one attack where the Tibia Marina will actually bring the boat up and do like a massive splash of water down, and that attack can be fatal on you, but can actually kill the skeletons as well. I say fatal because I think like quite early can be bit deadly, but yeah. Number 2, Renala. She is a boss fight that you can not get too cocky with the first stage. Just like the boss fight Do You Consider Deep from Dark Souls 3. If you get too cocky on the first stage, despite it being relatively easy, it can really fuck you over. Renala is the only boss in Elden Ring that you can go back to and interact with her. Renala, when you go back and interact with her, lets you reset your levels and gives you your souls back to level into something else. So, I even did this as well. I even did that as well while playing Elden Ring, because at first I went through a strength type. I went through for a strength build, and then I thought, yeah, I kind of want to change to something else. I think I changed on Godfrey, I believe. Godfrey, like the actual Godfrey, not the spirit version. I'm pretty sure I changed on Godfrey. And yeah, so basically you can go up to Renala and interact with her, and when you interact with her, she gives you a choice of actually being able to reset levels, like I said. And yeah, you can literally, I don't know if you get all of your souls back. I'm unsure on that. That's why I just said it just gives you your souls back to level into something else. But I'm not sure if it gives you all your souls back, but you do get your souls back to be able to level into something else, and you'll lose all your levels to get the souls back to level into something else. So number 1, Melania. I like the fact that it is a hard boss like you would expect from a Souls game. She heals on attack if she hits you, which is unique compared to the other bosses in Elden Ring. But to make the fight easier, fighting all the other bosses before Melania, in my opinion, I think is required. And I'll tell you why. Because a lot of people think Melania is quite hard and like it's really difficult. But I was wanting to platinum Elden Ring, so obviously to do that I needed to fight a lot of the bosses in Elden Ring to do that. So like the Mad Pumpkin Head, Tibia Marina, Rykard, all that stuff. I needed to fight the side bosses as well, like them I just mentioned. I did a lot of those bosses, and I ended up going to Melania quite late game at like level 130 odd, something like that. So I went quite late game. So Melania only took me 3 tries to defeat, but Melania has a Scarlet Rot effect, so it affects you, it hurts you quite badly, but when she hits you, she also heals on attack. Which is honestly gay and annoying, but I think the reason why it's at number 1 is because of that. It's because it does heal she does heal on attack, but I like the fact that you have to go like last, late game, something like that. You have to go last or late game just to defeat her. So yeah, an honourable mention is Godric, and the reason why I say Godric is because I like his design mainly. I just like Godric's design with the fact that Godric has like a fucking he doesn't do it straight away, but after his first phase, Godric goes and gets a dragon on his hand and actually uses the dragon to be able to, like, you know, breathe fire on the the players that are fighting him. So I feel like that's really cool. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this. Smash like, subscribe, turn post notifications on for more, and I'll see you in the next one. Have a good day.